Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School, where tonight we have a Merrimack Valley Conference girls basketball matchup on tap as the Chelmsford Lions come into town to visit the Tewksbury Redmen. Thank you for tuning in on Tewksbury TV tonight. My name is Andrew Del Piana. Should be a good one between the Lions and the Redmen. This is the second meeting between these two teams this season. They met at the championship here at the Romano in the third annual Tony Romano Christmas Tournament, in which the Lions took that one by a 41-35 victory, back on December 29th. As since then, the Lions an 11-4 record this season, while the Tewksbury Redmen are sitting at 4-8. The Lions out of the MVC Large and the Redmen out of the MVC Small. The opening tip between Maddie Stovesand and Ashland Harrington. The ball game is underway, and the tip is won to number 33, Riley Viets. Redmen first possession to begin the ball game. The Redmen coming off an impressive win a few nights ago when they took down the Methuen Rangers, avenging a loss to the Rangers earlier in the season. A much-needed victory, said Coach Joel McNult after the win, getting this team to a 4-8 record, still in contention in the MIAA tournaments, and it's an early two from Riley Viets. Riley Viets! So the Redmen offense gets going early with a bucket on their first possession, 2-0, 30 seconds into the first quarter. As I said earlier, the Lions 11-4 this season, as Mia Bouchain goes in and out on the first shot of the night for the Lions. Chelmsford comes into this ball game hot, including a 4-game win streak, including a big upset over the leading team, the second place team in the MVC Large, the Central Catholic Raiders. And they were able to clinch a spot in the state tournament on February 2nd after a win against Concord Carlisle, and a turnover for them. Traveling violation, Redmond ball. Minute played in this first quarter, 2-0 to score for the Redmen. Riley Viets has the opening bucket of the night. It's our first of two games tonight on Tewksbury TV at 7 o'clock. The Tewksbury boys will be hosting Malden. Kat McDonald no good on the wing, and the rebound goes to the freshman Charlotte Buckley, who's really coming to her own this season for the Lions, and head coach Mike Crowley. And the first foul of the night will go to Katie Palomino of the Redmen. Redmen fouls on number 11, Katie Palomino, her first personal foul, first team foul. Minute 30 played into the first quarter. Riley Viets the only bucket of the ball game so far for the Redmen. Last out on the Redmen will stay with Chelmsford. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. But speaking with Coach McNult before the ball game, he said he's very proud of how this defense intensity has stepped up here in the second half of the season as we wind down on the regular season. State tournament beginning early March. Ashland Harrington, the turnaround jumper, and she's good. Ashland Harrington, 2-2 the score. 6 minutes and change remaining in the first quarter. Harrington and Viets have the bucket for their respective ball clubs. Palomino gets a double screen from Stovesand and Viets. Lavarnia off the kick out, short on the three ball. Lavarnia, quick hands in the front court, but she's blocked on the offensive end. Great work by Kaylin Smith getting back on defense for Chelmsford, who just subbed into the game. Angewin trying to get it inside to her. They do, and she's fouled by Viets in the paint. She'll shoot two. Redmond fouls at number 33, Riley Viets, her first personal foul, second team foul. Ellen Angewin will be at the line with two shots. So Ellen Angewin, who's the leading scorer for the Lions coming into the ball game, averaging about 17 points per game, and is committed to play D3 basketball at Carnegie Mellon University. One of the three senior captains of part of this Lions team. The junior number 11, Isabella Mirasolo, will replace Kaylin Smith for the Lions. The score remains 2-2, 5:29 remaining in the first quarter. And Ellen Angewin gives the Lions their first lead of the night, 3-2 to the visitors. Redmond sitting at 4-7 in MVC play. And these two teams met in the tournament championship. It wasn't counted as a league game. Katie Palomino working her way through the defense. Katie Palomino. And it's good to see the senior captain, number 11, Katie Palomino, go to work in the paint. And she's been on a tear recently for the Redmen. Vicky Lavarnia, the steal. Good bounce pass from McDonald. She's fouled from behind. Chelmsford fouls on number 11, Isabella Mirasolo, her first personal foul, first team foul. Victoria Lavarnia will be at the line with 2 shots. Excuse me, Kat McDonald will be at the line with 2 shots. McDonald knocks down the first of 2. The steal made by Lavarnia, dishing it off to her fellow junior teammate, Kat McDonald. It's back iron on the second free throw. As we talk more about Lavarnia and Palomino, they were the leading scorers in the last game for the Redmen. Lavarnia had 14, Palomino with 12 in the win over Methuen. The kick out goes to Cecilia Harrington. It's a long 2. Cecilia Harrington. The long 2 from Harrington, the sophomore, ties the ball game at 5 apiece. 4:25 to go in the first. NBC girls basketball here at the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Stovsand in a trap, and she's called for the jump ball along with Harrington. Jump ball. Chelmsford takes possession. So the Lions doing a good job of bringing the double team over to the senior captain, Maddie Stovsand. Forced the jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Lions. Good inside pass for Harrington, but well defended by Stovsand. Kat McDonald wants to run on offense for the Redmen. Extra pass, Palomino for 3. Bouchane pulls down the board. Buckley, cross-court pass for Harrington. This one will be a 3 from the corner, and she knocks it down. Celea Harrington for 3. And Harrington has 5 straight for the Lions, giving them an 8-5 lead. Lions currently in a 2-3 zone. Coach McDowell doesn't like what he sees. He's going to take a timeout. Timeout, Redmen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for tuning in on Tewksbury TV tonight. My name's Andrew Del Piana here. NBC girls basketball. The Chelmsford Lions at the Tewksbury Redmen. The 8-5 early lead in favor of Chelmsford. Out of bounds, Redmen ball, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Redmen trailing by 3 here at home, trying to avenge the loss from earlier in the season against the Lions. And Kat McDonald with a 3. Kat McDonald for 3! And McDonald then getting active on the defensive end. 2-on-1 for the Redmen. Dishes it off to Lavarnia. What a fake, but she's short on the layup. McDonald stays with it, strong on the baby jumper. Good to see the juniors playing so well for the Redmen here in the home stretch of the season. Ashland Harrington, sweet stroke for 2. Ashland Harrington. And it's been the Harringtons that have taken care of this Lion lead so far. 10-8 with 2:40 left in the first. Stovsand trying to go to work in the paint. And I'm not sure what they called against, but it'll be Redmen basketball on the baseline, trailing by 2. We'll have 19 seconds on the shot clock. Wasn't supposed to be a reset there. Emily Pitcher, younger sister of Rachel Pitcher, comes into the ball game. 10 to shoot for the home team. Lavarnia tried to kick it out, got deflected, and finds the hands of Angewin. But then she's called for a double dribble. Double dribble violation, Redmen ball. And a rare mistake there from the experienced Angewin, as head coach Mike Crowley turned to his assistant coach and said, I'm not sure on that one. His Lions are still in front, 10-8. Lavarnia was trying to find Malizia there, but it's picked up by Palomino. Good backdoor find to pitcher. The kick out. Lavarnia straight away from 3 is too strong. And the long rebound comes out to Kaylin Smith. Harrington for 3 in the corner. Yes, she's been money in this first quarter. Celea Harrington for 3. And Harrington has 8 points in this first quarter for the Lions, have given them a 13-8 advantage. Palomino's weak pass picked off by Smith. Harrington been so crucial here in this first quarter for the Lions. Ainge with a nice spin move. 12 to shoot for Chelmsford. Dangerous pass. Palomino gets a hand in for the Redmen. Palomino wants to push the other way. She goes right at Smith. Will throw to the hoop, and it's a 2. Katie Palomino. Euro stepped her way through the paint there, able to throw it up and get 2 points out of it. Inside to Aingewin. She's locked up with Malizia, and it's called for a jump ball. Jump ball. Chelmsford keeps possession. Redmond will bring some substitutions into the game. Senior captain Rachel Pitcher, senior Christina Wentworth, and Riley Viets return to the lineup. Hard drive of Bouchain, the kick out. Harrington goes baseline. Bouchain for 3. Back iron. Smith follows the rebound nicely, and she's able to draw a foul on the floor. Redmond fouls on number 25, Christina Wentworth. Her first personal foul, 3rd team foul. A tight-knit ball game here with 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bouchain will try again. She's too strong again. Offensive board for Harrington, who's had a monster of a first quarter. Now she'll go to work in the paint against Viets, and it's another 2. Celea Harrington. And Harrington has 10 now for the Lions here in the opening period. She's matched the total number of Redmond points in this first quarter. Viets lost the handle, out of bounds. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. 10.7 seconds remain in the first. The Lions leading 15-10. Trying to sweep the season series against the Redmen. The countdown from the Lions bench. Aingeman throws it up, and that's it for the first quarter of play. And that's the end of the first quarter, fans. The score, the Chelmsford Lions 15 and the Tewksbury Redmen 10. 8 minutes down here at the Romano in this MVC girls basketball matchup. The Lions leading 15-10 between 10 points by Celea Harrington. We'll be right back on Tewksbury TV after this short break. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV tonight. My name's Andrew Del Piano. Second quarter just underway between the Chelmsford Lions and the Tewksbury Redmen. MVC girls basketball matchup here at the Romano tonight. First of 2 games here on Tewksbury TV. Later at 7 o'clock, Methuen will visit Tewksbury Redmen in boys basketball, non-league. Bouchain hasn't been able to find a touch from behind the arc. She's hit back iron on all 3 of her 3-pointers. But the star of that first quarter for the Lions was Celea Harrington, who had 10 of the 15 for Chelmsford. Wentworth straight away. Chelmsford doing a good job on the defensive end, cleaning up the boards. Not a lot of second chance possessions for the Redmen. 3 ball from Kaylin Smith. She knocks it down. Kaylin Smith for 3. And the 3 ball of the Lions have propelled them to an 8-point lead, their largest lead of the night, a minute into the second quarter. Pitcher finds the open lane. She throws it up, and she'll get to the line. Chelmsford fouls on number 10, Mia Bouchain, her first personal foul, 2nd team foul. Emily Pitcher will be at the line with 2 shots. Pitcher knocks down the first of 2. Stovsan will replace Malizia. Pitcher knocks down both, and she'll be subbed out for Kat McDonald. Redmond continuing to rely on their strong guard play. 4-8 record this season. Stovsan, great defense, not allowing the ball to get into the hands of Angewin, and it's a turnover. Crossover by McDonald. Her and pitcher will play catch. Try to work the pick and roll with Stovsan, intercepted by Angewin. Read it well the whole way. .7:15 and counting remaining in the first half. 18-12 the advantage for the visiting Lions. Buckley lines up a three. Off. The board pulled down by McDonald. McDonald stop and go. Tightly guarded by Mira Solo. She's able to get the pass off to Wentworth. Halfway through the shot clock. Stovsan, top of the key. Go right in the teeth of the defense. Does a good job of drawing a foul on offense. Chelmsford fouls on number 11, Isabella Mirasolo, her second personal foul, third team foul. Maddie Stovsan will be at the line with 2 shots. Stovsan knocks down the first. Second of this first half for Isabella Mirasolo. She'll head to the bench. Ashland Harrington in for Chelmsford. Stovsan knocks down a pair. This is now a 4-point ball game. The Redmen going on a little mini 4-0 run here to begin the second quarter. Kickball will go against Palomino. Kickball violation, Chelmsford ball. The visiting Lions already clinched a spot in the MIAA Division I state tournament. Currently number 11 in the D1 power rankings. McDonald read that pass very well. She's on a breakaway all by her lonesome, and she lays it in. Kat McDonald. McDonald read the pass like a book, makes the interception, lays it in. It's now a 2-point ball game. 2-3 zone for the Redmen. And Palomino able to give that a nice soccer kick down the floor. Kickball violation, Chelmsford ball. And Palomino, who is a soccer player, able to show off that ability there, deflecting the pass out of bounds. The Lions are hot right now, currently on a 4-game win streak. Had that big upset over Central Catholic at the beginning of the month. And then clinched their spot in the tournament the next day against Concord Carlisle. 2 seconds on the shot clock for Chelmsford. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. Twenty-second-year head coach Mike Crowley calling for instructions from the bench. The inside pass over Sam Ryan as Ashland Harrington, who got the shot off, wasn't able to convert inside. Palomino wasn't able to corral the tough pass. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. Approaching 4:30 remaining in the first half. The Redmen a claw back from an 8-point deficit here in the second quarter to make it a 2-point game. Mike Crowley doesn't like what he sees from the Lions. Has to use a timeout. Timeout, Chelmsford. 4:26 to go here in the first half. The Redmen storming back in this ballgame. It's now only a 1-possession game, a 2-point game. Standing strong with the Lions, who are one of the heavy favorites in the MVC Large. We'll be right back. .426 remains here in the second quarter of play. You're watching Merrimack Valley Conference Girls Basketball here on Tewksbury TV. The Chelmsford Lions at the Tewksbury Redmen. My name's Andrew Del Piano, live on Tewksbury TV. Inside pass immediately to Angewin for two. Ellen Angewin. Angewin, who's been a monster this year for the Lions. Mentioned earlier, 17 points per game for her. Played D3 basketball at Carnegie Mellon University. Rachel Pitcher in the corner as both teams move into a zone defense. Pitcher comes all the way around to the other corner, and it's a three. Rachel Pitcher for three. Pitcher able to work her way from one side of the floor to the other. Sets her feet and knocks down a crucial three ball to make it a one-point game. Harrington dribbles into some traffic. Able to get the pass off away from Stovsand. Angewin is long on the three, excuse me. 8 to shoot for the Lions. Bouchane right off the catch. Stovsand pulls down the board. 1-point ball game. Quick up pass to Palomino. Blocked by Harrington along with Bouchane. Three minutes remaining in this first half. 1-point ball game. Bouchane will work the baseline. Great pass along the baseline to Harrington, in and out on the three. Angewin, the offensive board, draws the foul against Stovsand. Redmond fouls on number 34, Maddie Stovsand, her first personal foul, 4th team foul. Ellen Angewin will be at the line with 2 shots. Angewin no good on the first. Remains a 1-point game. Angewin going to the back end of 2 free throws, back to a 2-point game. Redmond, who fell to the Lions earlier this year in the championship of the 3rd annual Tony Romano Christmas tournaments. Rachel Pitcher called for the travel. Traveling violation, Chelmsford ball. Lions with possession, fresh off the turnover. Redmond defend the middle well. Bouchane looking for an option, goes inside the paint. Angewin well defended by Sam Ryan inside. Kat McDonald will set up the offense. Some good defense on the possession by the Lions. McDonald tries to work her way through. It's blocked by Harrington. Good defensive stands at either side of the floor. Under 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Chelmsford 21, Tewksbury 19. Bouchane off the catch for 3. Just hasn't been her night from behind the arc. Last out on Angewin. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. And fans, at this time, we'd like to welcome a special guest to the broadcast, Redmond boys basketball head coach Steve Boudreau. Coach Boudreau, great to have you on. Into this girls game, taking on Malden later tonight. What'll be the key for you guys during that ball game?
Well, first of all, it's good to be on. I haven't worn the headset in
jump ball, Redmond key possession
in probably 10 or 12 years. But no, tonight I think it'll come down to execution and making sure we can guard the dribble. They're very athletic and they'll get out in transition. So I think those will be a few of the keys.
Gatanzano will take a 3 from the wing. She's short. Offensive board for Pitcher, but she throws it right in the hands of Harrington. The Lions want to run the other way, leading by 2. Coach Boudreau, as you have you on, still looking for that first win. Came almost a calendar year ago. He said Malden, they're going to run and gun. Ellen Angewin.
Yep, we're working at it. you know, we're working at it, and like we just talked about to our guys, you know, we're focusing on the process over the result, and taking it one possession at a time, and hopefully the tide will turn.
First year as the true head coach behind the Redmond bench. What have you learned in the past from Tom Bradley that's really kind of helped you your third season with the team, but first being the lone head coach with the Redmen?
Yeah, I think Coach Bradley, you know, was really a good mentor to learn from, and see his composure and see the way he prepared. You know, so I was fortunate to be on his staff for the last couple of years, and hopefully we can continue and restore the tradition of Tewksbury boys basketball.
Absolutely. Final seconds down here in the first half. Catanzano throws up a last shot, and McDonald is able to get that one off, but that'll take care of the first half. And that's the end of the first half, fans, with the score: the Chelmsford Lions 23 and the Tewksbury Redmen 19. So Coach Boudreau will keep you going on here as we got a halftime break here in the girls basketball game. What'd you see so far in that first half from the Redmen? Yeah, I was able to catch a little bit of it. I was able to see the girls play Central 2 weeks ago, and got to see a little bit of tonight's game. But you know, I think Coach Mignol's doing a great job, and they're prepared and they're working hard, and I think it showed. You know, right? They had a huge win against Methuen last week, and hopefully they can find a way to battle back here. You know, 4-point deficit. It's two-possession game, and make the proper adjustments at halftime, and come out swinging in the third quarter. Tough loss a few nights ago against Lowell, going into that fourth quarter down by 2 points, ultimately losing that game by 17. What needed to be better in that fourth quarter? Well, I think, you know, we fell behind early, and we're down 29-13, and we worked so hard to dig ourselves back. You know, I think it was 46-44 at one point. And I was so proud of the resolve and the effort that we showed. Similar to Methuen a week, you know, 6 days ago here, you know, in this gym. And it just came down to turning the ball over. You know, we turned it over, some empty possessions, and that's, you know, when the lead can kind of balloon from 2 to 6 and 6 to 10, and now we're playing catch up. And in an 8-minute quarter, it's difficult to make up a double-digit deficit. You got such a young ball club this year, 3 senior captains, a lot of underclassmen. What have you seen so far from this young group of guys as you go into the future of Redmond basketball? Well, first, I think, you know, we owe a lot to our 3 seniors. They've worked extremely hard, and you know, I know our record has improved, hasn't shown it, but they've made huge strides individually and collectively as a group. You know, but. So I think they've been really good role models for our younger, you know, our sophomores and juniors, and even down to our freshman class. But we talk about just continuing to work at it and get a little bit better each day, and you know, and hopefully that desire and that will to care about Tewksbury basketball every day, and empty the tank when we're out there. You've seen a new kind of culture being brought. You talk about repping the T all the time. How. This team is so well brought together the last few years, and what have you really seen from this ball club that's able to have been so fun to watch on the floor over the last couple of games? Yeah, well, and I've heard this from a number of people, but I think when you're struggling, right, and you're not getting the results, I think you know, some teams have a tendency to maybe lay down or quit or fold. And that just has been the complete opposite of the experience that we've had with our group this year. They've attacked each practice. They've attacked each, you know, film session and meeting and pregame and obviously each game. So I'm really proud of the group, and we have, you know, 7 games in the next 14 days to finish strong. Talking about those 3 senior captains, what has been your favorite thing, let's just say, about each of them over the last 4 years that you've been able to work with them? Well, I mean, I'd probably start with, you know, I'll start with Thomas Crawford, who has he's overcome so many obstacles just in the last, you know, 18 months to get himself in incredible shape and condition, and he's improved his skill set, and you know, I call him our heartbeat. You know, he's been the heartbeat of our group, and
you know, he lays it on the line, you know, each and every day at practice and in each game. You know, Christian and David, obviously they have a very unique skill set. They shoot the ball very, very well, but I'm just proud of them, the commitment that they've made to be complete players. You know, I think for a portion of time there last year, they were known as shooters, and now I think they're players.
Absolutely. Coach Boudreau, it was great having you on the broadcast. Best of luck tonight. We'll be watching on the floor.
Listen, I'd be remiss without congratulating you on the commitment to Syracuse.
Oh, thank you very much.
My brother's an alum from there, so I hope you have a great time there in upstate New York, and great things ahead, Del.
Thank you very much. We'll see you on the floor tonight. Best of luck against Malden.
You got it.
That was Coach Steve Boudreau joining us during our halftime break. We'll step aside, 3:24 remaining in the halftime break. We'll be right back for more Redmond girls basketball. Redmond down by 4 to the Chelmsford Lions. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. 1 half down, 1 half to go here in this Merrimack Valley Conference girls basketball matchup. The Chelmsford Lions leading the Tewksbury Redmond 23-19 as both teams went into the locker room. Had a special guest at halftime, Redmond boys basketball head coach Steve Boudreau joining us to talk a little bit about his team and their upcoming matchup as they take on Malden tonight at 7 p.m. tip, as it's a doubleheader tonight at the Romano. But we get back to action on the floor. Again, the Lions with a 23-19 lead as we begin the second half here. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV tonight. My name is Andrew Del Piano. Redmond continued to work the zone here to begin the second half, and it's worked well on this possession. Only a few seconds left to shoot. Blocked by Stovsan inside on Angewin. Just the start the Redmond needed here in the second half. Have hung strong with the Chelmsford Lions, who currently on a 4-game win streak at 11-4 record this year. They played them extremely well the first time they met back on December 29th here in this very gym. 5 to shoot for the Redmen now. Palomino on the nice head fake. Gets the shot up, misses. The offensive board for McDonald, and a fresh 30 for the Redmen. Lavarnia for 3. Off target. Strong box out by Angewin. Quick uplet pass goes to Charlotte Buckley, the freshman. Palomino gets her hand in the passing lane. Basically a 5-on-4 for the Lions. Bouchane's off from 3. Lions get the offensive board. Bouchane this time will go to the rim and is blocked by Stovsan. Maddie Stovsan has dominated the paint so far for the Redmen tonight as Palomino draws the foul on Buckley. Chelmsford fouls on number 13, Charlotte Buckley, her first personal foul, first team foul. As the Lions get their first sub of this second half. Emily Fortier, who's been quiet in this ball game for the Lions, comes out, placed by Ashland Harrington, who had 10 in that first half. And speaking of Harrington, right on cue there, gets the steal for Chelmsford. 2 minutes played here in the third. The lead remains 23-19 for the visitors. I've already clinched a spot in the state tournament in the Division I girls bracket. Buckley. Angewin in the paint. Throws it up, well defended by Stovsan. Angewin, who entered this ball game averaging around 17 points per game, has been put on lockdown by Maddie Stovsan tonight. Doing her job inside the paint for the Redmen. Lavarnia off the catch, goes into the teeth of defense, blocked by Harrington. Out of bounds, Redmond ball, 9 seconds on the shot clock. .5:24 remaining in the third. 4-point ball game. Stovsan, long 2, yes! Maddie Stovsan. Stovsan hits her first field goal of the night. It's a long 2 as her feet were just on the line. But it cuts the lead in half, and now only a 2-point game. Bouchane gets the skip pass. Able to get it off. But head coach Mike Crowley, his team's been in a rut. Timeout. Timeout, Chelmsford. 4:57 remaining in the third quarter. We'll step aside and be right back with more girls basketball on Tewksbury TV. Both teams coming out of the timeout as we welcome you back to Redmond girls basketball on Tewksbury TV. My name's Andrew Del Piana. Here are our doubleheader tonight on Tewksbury TV. Currently, the Chelmsford Lions at the Tewksbury Redmond in girls basketball at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll have Malden at Tewksbury in boys basketball non-league game. Mia Bouchane, spinorama around Palomino. Mia Bouchane, and I believe that's Bouchane's first points of the night, as she's not been able to get going from behind the arc. But when she goes to the paint, she's able to do some work. Lead goes back to 4 for Chelmsford. Quick passing, Lavarnia a little bit too quick for Viets, wasn't ready. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. And something the Redmond have done so far tonight pretty well is able to not turn the ball over. As that was one of their keys in the win against Methuen. Pass is tipped, finds the hands of Stovsan. Lavarnia on a fast break, can't make the layup. As one of the Lions hit the floor hard, that was Ellen Angewin for the Lions. She's slow to get up. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. Just want to make sure everything was okay with Angewin as she went straight down on the floor. She'll remain in the ball game. She seems all right. Approaching halfway left in this third quarter. 25-21 the score. Palomino well defended by Mirasolo, who forces the turnover into traffic. Cross-court pass goes to Fortier. Bouchane for 3. Rebound by Stovsan. 3:40 left in the third. Chelmsford 25, Tewksbury 21. And Lavarnia moved that pivot foot at the last second. Traveling violation, Chelmsford ball. Redmond bringing the half-court press here, as they're able to get over the timeline with Bouchane. Angewin the fake goes right at Viets, and she draws the shooting foul. Redmond fouls on number 2, Rachel Pitcher, her first personal foul. Second team foul. Ellen Angewin will be at the line with 2 shots. Angewin hits the first. 5-point ball game, 26-21 to the Lions. Hits both, and now a 6-point game. McDonald able to escape a few Lions. Nice crossover from Pitcher. She'll kick it out. McDonald for 3. Pulled down in the mix of it is Mirasolo. Lions working around the perimeter. Inside pass goes to Smith. Ball pinballs around, finds the hands of Viets on the rebound. Stovsan the trailer. Tries to work the pick and roll with McDonald. Ball tied up at her feet, and she's tied up with one of the Lions. It's Bouchane. Possession stays with the Redmond. Jump ball, Redmond keep possession, 16 seconds on the shot clock. Pitcher's the inbounder. Feeds on the pump fake. 5 to shoot for the Redmen. Pitcher will throw it up with no time left. McDonald, the offensive board. Stovsand, she's wide open. Yes! Maddie Stovsand for 3! And that's a big 3 for the Redmen. Cuts the lead in half. It's now a 1-possession game. Kat McDonald grabs the offensive board and the interception by pitcher, but she traveled. Traveling violation, Chelmsford ball. Stovsand will head to the bench. Sam Ryan will come into the ball game. It's been a great ball game for Stovsand. Has held her own in the paint against Ellen Angewin. And McDonald, she's been a steal machine all night long. Lost possession of it, and she got fouled on the way to the rim. Chelmsford fouls on number 13, Charlotte Buckley, her second personal foul, second team foul. But it's now only a 3-point game, I should say. 1:40 remaining in the third. The Lions have led for a majority of this ball game. The Redmen always within shouting distance. Sam Ryan at the teeth of the defense, count the basket and the foul. Sam Ryan. Chelmsford fouls on number 13, Charlotte Buckley, her third personal foul, third team foul. Sam Ryan will be at the line with 1 shot. And now Sam Ryan with a chance to tie the ball game. Made a great cut to the basket at the last second. She knocks down the free throw, and this game is tied at 27. Redmond largest deficit they faced tonight was 8. Pass nearly too tall for Buckley, but she's able to keep possession. Bouchane goes right at Sam Ryan. Great defense on the interior. Redmond trying to take their first lead since the first quarter. Both teams will stay in a zone defense. A minute to go here in the third. And the energy ramping up inside the Romano. Skip pass into the corner. Pitcher throws up and gets the friendly bounce. Rachel Pitcher. Pitcher was in some traffic in the paint, decided to throw it to the hoop, and the Redmen have their first lead since leading in the first quarter. The Lions answer at the other end with Angewin. Ellen Angewin. And that bucket was a little bit too easy as the Redmen kind of lacks a days ago getting back on defense. Nevertheless, tie ball game at 29. 18 seconds remaining in the third. Extra pass, Sam Ryan for 3, too strong. Offensive board pulled down by Pitcher. Pitcher, she's open, she'll set her feet. The defensive board by Buckley. 3 seconds left in the third. The Lions are going to get one more shot up. It's no good from Kaylin Smith, and that is the end of the third quarter. And that's the end of the third quarter, fans. The score, the Chelmsford Lions 29 and the Tewksbury Redmen 29. But fans, now we got ourselves a ball game. We are all square at 29 going into the final 8 minutes of play. The Redmen trying to pull off the upset against the MVC Large Lions, who already have a spot in the state tournament. Don't go anywhere. Hello, fans, and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for joining us tonight on Tewksbury TV. My name's Andrew Della Piana. 8 minutes to go here in the ball game as we begin the fourth quarter of play. 29-29 the score between Chelmsford and Tewksbury in Merrimack Valley Conference girls basketball. Harrington will launch a 3 to begin the fourth. Last out on Chelmsford. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. And the Redmen trailed by as much as 8 in this ball game around the second quarter. Took their first lead since the first quarter, late in that third quarter. They're trying to regain the lead. Both sides of the ball have looked really good for the Redmen in this one. Wentworth called for the traveling violation, Chelmsford ball. The 11-4 Chelmsford Lions at the 4-8 Tewksbury Redmen. The Lions, a team who beat Central Catholic at the beginning of the month, and currently on a 4-game win streak, in jeopardy of losing that tonight. Ball hits off the foot of Rachel Pitcher for a jump ball. Excuse me, for a kick ball. Kickball violation, Chelmsford ball. And it's been the defensive work of the Redmen, getting inside the passing lanes, doing what they need to on the defensive end, something that Coach McNault really emphasized in practice. Rebound bounces around, Stovsand pulls it down. Wentworth will go hard, she's slapped. And the ball finds the hands of the Lions. No foul call. Bad pass. They were looking for Angewin. Pitcher and Wentworth on a 2-on-1. She'll slow it down. Pitcher drops it off for her sister. No good from 3. The pace picking up here in the fourth quarter. 6:30 to go. Still no points scored here in the fourth. Score remains 29-29. Angewin nearly stripped away. Pitcher and Wentworth come together for the jump. Jump ball. Redmen take possession. And the Lions are going to take a timeout. Timeout, Chelmsford. 6:16 remaining in the ball game. This one's getting good at the Romano. Still no points scored here in the fourth quarter, but it's still a tied ball game. Anyone's ball game, 29-29. Fresh out of the timeout, 6:16 remaining in the ball game. We're deadlocked at 29 between the Redmen and the Lions. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV tonight. My name's Andrew Dalpiana. Our first of 2 games tonight on Tewksbury TV at 7 o'clock. We'll have Malden and Tewksbury in boys basketball. But for now, the game at hand, it's a good one. Tie ball game, 6 minutes left. Turnover by Wentworth. Bouchain right back the other way over Emily Pitcher. Mia Bouchain. Bouchain's bucket regains the lead for the Lions. And the Redmen nearly turn it over again. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. Vietzer will return to the lineup. She'll replace Sam Ryan. (31-29) the score. Favors Chelmsford. Cross-court pass, able to get it off for Stovsand. A little bit risky. The kick out to Stovsand. 5 to shoot for the Redmen. Pitcher nearly pickpocketed. The Redmen aren't able to get a shot off. It's a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Chelmsford ball. Credit the good defense by the Lions, not giving the Redmen any room. Pass, well read, intercepted by Stovsand. Looked like a cornerback making the pick. Palomino off the screen. Stovsand got a hand in, knocked it out. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. 5 minutes and change remaining in the game. Only 2 points scored this quarter. They've gone to Mia Bouchain to boost the Lions in front 31-29. Buckley's pass is to no one wearing a brown jersey. Palomino, the patience, now goes to the cup. Too strong in the layup. The Redmen continue to bring that full court press. Pass tip by Pitcher. Lions able to get it up. Bouchain, it's a 2. Mia Bouchain. And the Redmen have done a good job on the full court press. It's just when the Lions get it into the front court, they've been able to convert. And Coach McNaught wants to adjust his strategy a little bit. Timeout, Redmen. The 4:30 mark remaining in the fourth. 4-0 run by Mia Bouchain has the Lions up 33-29. We'll step aside. .4:30 to go in the fourth. Merrimack Valley Conference Girls Basketball, the Chelmsford Lions at the Tewksbury Redmen. We're live on Tewksbury TV. I'm Andrew Della Piana. Redmen trailing by 4 in our first of 2 games here on Tewksbury TV tonight. Malden and Tewksbury tip off at 7 p.m. 10 left to shoot for the Redmen. Try to force it inside for Stovsand, picked off. Aingeman able to get it up to a teammate. Halfway through the fourth. The Lions trying to avoid the upset on the road. Swinging around the perimeter, Bouchain still off from 3, and the push-off goes against the Lions. Chelmsford fouls on number 22, Emily Fortier, her first personal foul, 4th team foul. Push-off goes against Fortier, Redmen basketball. 2-possession ball game. Skip pass to McDonald. Works her way to the left side of the floor. Palomino trapped. Palomino from the wing. Tough rebound pulled down by Harrington. Redmen fouls on number 33, Riley Viets, her second personal foul, 3rd team foul. Cecilia Harrington has been kind of quiet since the first quarter. She had 10 in the opening 8 minutes. Palomino gets the steal, but she stepped out of bounds. Tried to walk the tightrope. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. It's coming down to be winning time here, 3:16. 4-point Lion lead. The Lions have had the Redmen number throughout the year. The Lions came out of here with a 6-point victory just about a month ago. Cecilia Harrington throws it away, was looking for Bouchain. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. Now the clock shows under 3 minutes. 22nd year head coach Mike Crowley and first year head coach Joel McNaught looking on for their respective ball clubs. Harrington pokes it out. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. McDonald, right wing. Send to shoot for the home team. Lavarnia from way downtown, no good. The Redmen are still scoreless here in the 4th period. All 4 points in the quarter are to the girl with the basketball, senior captain Mia Bouchain. Eight to shoot, stolen by Palomino. Ripped it right away from Bouchain. Had Lavarnia running in the rim, didn't see her. Under 2 minutes. Palomino working her way through off the glass. Katie Palomino. Palomino said, I'll do it myself. Some good footwork inside, makes it a 2-point game. Timeout, Redmen. 1:46 remaining in the game. We'll stick with you here. 2-point ball game in favor of Chelmsford as Palomino has the first 2 points of this 4th quarter for the Redmen. Again, this is our first of 2 games tonight on Tewksbury TV. Following this one, we'll have a boys basketball matchup. The Malden Golden Tornadoes visiting the Tewksbury Redmen. Hopefully you, the Redmen fans, will stay tuned for that one. Again, that'll be tipping off at 7 o'clock. Min 46 remaining in this ball game. Palomino with a big bucket for the Redmen. It'll be Chelmsford basketball. The Redmen 4-8. The Lions 11-4. Chelmsford already clinched a spot in the MIAA Division I state tournament. Trying to add to their win total as they currently sit 11th in the D1 power rankings. The Redmen want the upset at home. Stovsand read the pass. Redmen fast break the other way. Stovsand goes right at Boucher and she draws the foul. What a ball game it's been for number 34 tonight. Chelmsford fouls on number 10, Mia Boucher, her second personal foul, 5th team foul. Maddie Stovsand will be at the line with 2 shots. Stovsand will take a deep breath. Knocks down both, and it's a tie game. Misses the first. Call that one the broadcaster's janks there. Misses both. Last off of McDonald. Out of bounds, Chelmsford ball. Not what Stovsand wanted. Missing both. That would have tied the game. Now a minute 15 remains. Boucher over to Buckley. Minute 5. That zone defense holding strong for the Redmen. 8 to shoot for Chelmsford. Boucher works her way through, gets around Stovsand, and it's a scoop layup. Mia Boucher. Timeout, Redmen. So a big bucket by Mia Boucher as the shot clock winds down. Works her way through all the players wearing white tonight. And a big bucket to now make it a 2-possession game with 54.6 seconds left. 35-31 your score. Again, tipping off at 7 o'clock. Malden at Tewksbury in boys basketball. My partner Vince Allo will be joining me for that one. But both teams talking over strategy right now in the huddle. 22nd year head coach Mike Crowley for the Lions and first year head coach Joel McNault for the Redmen. Again, a quick game reset here. 54.6 remaining in the game. 35-31 the score in favor of Chelmsford. It'll be Redmen basketball under their own basket. Needing a quick bucket here with just 54 ticks remaining. McDonald will bring it up. Precious seconds tick down. Pitcher wasn't able to get it off and picked off by Boucher, and the Redmen have to foul. Redmen fouls on number 3, Victoria Lavarnia, her first personal foul, 4th team foul. So Pitcher doing a little bit too much there, try to get into the hands of Palomino, but swarming there were the Lions. And now they foul Angewin. Redmen fouls on number 1, Kat McDonald, her first personal foul, 5th team foul. So 2 more personals will put the Lions in a 1-on-1 bonus, and that's a backcourt. Backcourt violation, Redmen ball. So a crucial mistake there made by the freshman Charlotte Buckley. And Coach McDonald trying to get an advantage out of that. We'll talk it over with his team. Timeout, Redmond. Now 27.5 seconds to go. Still remains a 4-point game. The shot clock is dead. Redmond trying to come back as the Lions have led for a good amount of this game. But the Redmen only have scored 2 points here in this fourth quarter. As turnovers and missed shots have put them in a tough position here, down 4. .22 seconds left. Lavarnia has it stolen away. Harrington swiped at the ball. And it's another turnover, and it leads to a foul. Redmond fouls on number 34, Maddie Stovesand, her second personal foul, 6th team foul. And that would most likely do it. Redmond looking for some miracle here. Redmond fouls on number 11, Katie Palomino, her second personal foul, team limit. Chelmsford is now in a 1-1 bonus. Mia Boucher will be at the line shooting a 1-1. The Redmen just not able to take care of the ball here in the final minute when they needed to most. Boucher misses the free throw. 10 seconds left. And Coach McDonald's going to use another timeout. I believe he has one left in his back pocket. Timeout, Redmond. Down by 4, 9.8 seconds left. This is going to take a miracle for the Redmen. Got to credit their great effort tonight, being able to hang with one of the top teams in the MVC Large, the Chelmsford Lions. Trying to move to 12-4 this season. And get on a 5-game win streak as they visit Borica tomorrow night. As for the Redmen, their next ball game, they will be hosting Bedford here back at the Romano on Friday night, the 11th. Redmond basketball on their baseline, 9.8 seconds left. Chelmsford up by 4. Pitcher will be the inbounder, as looks like Chelmsford's going to bring a full court press here. McDonald got to go quickly. Pass nearly stolen by Boucher. Now it gets into the hands of Boucher, and that will do it. And that's the end of the ball game. The final score, the Chelmsford Lions 35 and the Tewksbury Redmen 31. Fans, thank you for joining us at the Romano tonight. Stay tuned for our next game. We'll have the Malden Golden Tornadoes against the Tewksbury Redmen in a non-league boys basketball matchup. Again, that'll tip off at 7 o'clock. So that'll take care of this girls basketball game. The final score, Chelmsford 35, Tewksbury 31. The Lions just played better in the fourth quarter. They score 6 points while the Redmen only scored 2, and that was the difference in the fourth. Your final one more time, Chelmsford 35, Tewksbury 31. Stay tuned. We got boys basketball tipping off at 7 o'clock. The Malden Golden Tornadoes against the Tewksbury Redmen. Stay tuned. We'll be right back at 7 o'clock. Andrew Delpiano with Vince Allo right at that time. Stay tuned for more Redmen basketball.